you can win $32,000 on the turn of a card on Card Sharks. And if you play your cards right, you can win this beautiful Jeep Wrangler. And now, the host of Card Sharks, Bill Rafferty.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Card Sharks. We're here to give away lots of money. Hopefully, somebody will drive out of here in a brand new car. Let's not waste any time right now. Let us meet our dealers. Here they come, Lacey Pemberton and Susanna Williams. A good week this week. The only thing we have not done, and I'm annoyed about, is we haven't given away a card.
No, that's right.
You think we can do it today?
We're going to try really hard.
It's in your hands. It's all in the cards. Ladies, deal them out. Let's meet our card sharks, please. Let us welcome Lincoln and Beverly. Lincoln is our champion, and introduce yourself, please.
Yes, Lincoln Johnson Davis, Jr. from Hartford, Connecticut. I'm married, I have 5 children, and I'm having great fun.
Oh, I know you're having great fun. I mean, who wouldn't have great fun if they just won $28,785 cash and prizes? That'll put a smile on your face, won't it? That's a lot of loot. With 5 kids, I'm sure that can be put to a lot of good use.
Definitely.
Absolutely. Hello, Beverly.
Hi.
Introduce yourself, please.
I'm Beverly Hill. That's my real name. And I live in Beverly Hills, California. And I met my husband, Johnny, on a cruise ship and did 5 years with him on a farm in Brady, Nebraska.
Oh.
And I have a little girl, 3 years old, named Tina, who's here today.
Good for you. Good for you. You sound like you got life all wrapped up in a nice little package for yourself.
All except for the money.
All except for the money. Well, we're working on that right now. Good luck to both of you. Don't forget, we've got our prize cards in the deck, and today we've got a trip to Vienna. We've also got stereos, TVs, cash. There's lots of goodies in the deck. Let's get started right now. We are in the middle of our first game, just about to ask our second question. Susanna's already dealt out those cards. And this second question, of course, is for Beverly, and it involves our audience poll group. We've got 10 engaged women. They've been with us all week. We've been having a lot of fun with them. We've been teasing them. They've been teasing us a little bit. Let's just give them a nice round of applause. Those are nice ladies. Beverly,
Yes.
before the show, we asked these 10 engaged women, when your fiancé proposed to you, did he actually get down on one knee? How many of these 10 women said their fiancé did propose on one knee?
Well, I know my husband proposed, but he proposed on 2 knees because we were in the middle of the field on a tractor, and I really wanted it to be formal. So I said, Johnny, please do it for me. So it wasn't spontaneous, but he got down on his knees. But I had to make him do it. So I really don't think that guys do it unless they're forced to. So I'm going to say that out of 10 that there might have been 4 guys that got on their knees.
All right, 4. What do you think, Lincoln?
Chivalry is lost. When I got married, yes, I got down on 1 knee, and then 2, and then laid down and begged. So I think, though, in today's time, it's going to be lower.
You're going lower than 4?
Lower than 4.
I'm going to say 2. I'm in this. 2. I agree with Johnny. The actual number of these women whose fiancé got down on 1 knee is 1. It is lower, but it is 1. I was close. Who had that formal proposal? Janet, the woman with all the rings. How did he do it? Where did this happen?
Well, the first time he did it was in an alley in between 2 hotels. That was the first time. There were 9 other times he's done it in different places since then. One was in bingo, and another one he did it in a restroom.
It's kind of got a proposing fetish, doesn't it? He just got to go.
Very romantic.
Very romantic guy. Good for you. It sounds like you got it all worked out. Thank you so much. Just stay right where you are, ladies. Okay. We've got Lincoln on the board right now. Lincoln got a 7, and what are you going to do with that?
Please change that card.
He says lose the 7. The 7 now becomes a
Great card. Lower.
Lower than a king. It is an 8.
All right, with the 8, we'll go lower.
Goes for it. Okay, he says lower than an 8. There's a 4.
All right, we'll go higher.
Higher than a 4. There's a 7.
We'll freeze.
Doesn't want to push it any further. He says, I got by 1 bad call. I'm going to stay right there. All right, we'll be back with more Card Sharks after this brief message.
852-8380 for your free My Heart Now kit.
Welcome back. for you. We're in the middle of our game right now. Just about to ask our third question. And this is our educated guess question, and this is for Lincoln. Lincoln, I advise you, sir, to pay very close attention to what you are about to see, because here is Lacey Pemberton wearing a wedding dress designed by Paula Sachs. Ooh. That looks really good. That looks very, very nice. Now, a lot of you may be asking, why does Lacey have this dress on? She is hungry for a husband, is what the thing is. No, actually, here it is. This is an educated guess, Lincoln. This is a beautifully fitted gown, a mermaid style. The long bodice is made of French Alisson lace encrusted with little pearls and sequins above a flirty flounce of silk tulle. Notice her matching beaded headdress and the little poof of tulle in the back of her head. Stunning. Is there a man waiting? You bet there is. Our next question is, what is the retail price of this wedding dress and matching headpiece?
Looks like something I would definitely want for my wife.
Oh, I'm glad you said that.
20-some-odd years ago. All right. Retail price, $2,400.
Well, he didn't even hesitate. Didn't even bat an eye. Beverly, what do you think, higher or lower?
Gee, it's such an unusual question for me because my whole life I've spent with the Miss America girls trying to help them with their dresses, and all of a sudden there's a great dress question, and it's, you know, I think it's right in that ballpark is why it's so tough. So I'm going to say that it's just a little bit lower.
A little bit lower
just
than $2,400. I haven't got the foggiest at all. The actual retail price of this wedding ensemble is $2,400. Oh, wow. Right on the button. How did you do that?
Oh, married man has many facets.
Yeah, it's amazing how he did that. I can't believe that. Now, before we go to the cards, I must go over here and pick a flower from Lacey's bouquet, because on one of these flowers is the name of one of our engaged young ladies up there, and whosever name I draw will receive a gift certificate for a wedding gown from the Sachs Studio of Beverly Hills. So, I have one right here. And does the name Joanna Keating mean anything? Very good. Good for you. There you go. For you. All right. And that's all there is to that. Let's have a nice round of applause for Lacey Pemberton, our gown. All right. Okay, we go to the cards, believe it or not. It took us a while to get here, but here we are. And Lincoln, it paid off, sir. You froze on a 7. What are we going to do?
Please change that card.
Yes, sir. Any man who knows the price of a wedding dress, I'm not going to fool with. There, he's got a 7 that now becomes $500. $500. One of the prize cards that goes up on the board. Let's go back over here. Here is a 7 that now becomes a 10.
Pretty good card. We'll go with the odds, and we'll go lower.
Lower. We're talking game number 1 right here. Lower than a 10? It is! Well, that shows you just about how easy it is. He's got one game in his corner. If he comes back and does the second game, he goes on to those money cards. We'll be right back after this.
That was such a great guess. I knew he was right on.
That was amazing.
Send.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Susanna's dealing out the cards for game number 2, and Beverly's got to win this game just to push it to the tiebreaker. Let's get started right now. Beverly, this question is for you.
Okay.
We surveyed 100 women who are professional striptease dancers, and we asked them, if you could snap your fingers and turn into a housewife with a loving husband and 2 adorable children, would you do it? How many strippers said they would?
Well, I think it's going to really be a high number because I think that sometimes girls might do things that because they don't have husbands, that they otherwise wouldn't do, and I think one of those is strip-teasing. So I think it's going to be approximately 65.
65. Lincoln.
No way. Strip teasers, they're professionally minded. I knew a strip teaser, and she said marriage was not for her.
I beg your pardon?
Was not for her.
You knew a strip teaser?
Yes.
This was obviously in your younger days?
From a distance.
From a distance.
That number's going to be lower. It's going to be lower.
Lower than 65. I like that. From a distance, I knew her. The actual number of strippers who would like to be a housewife with a husband and 2 children is 28. It is lower. So, Lincoln knows wedding dresses and Lincoln knows strippers. This is an interesting man here. Let's look at the card. It is a 2.
Great card. We'll keep it and go higher.
Higher. It is an ace.
Lower.
Lower. It is a 4.
Higher.
Higher. It is an ace.
Lower.
Game match at $500 right here. It is a barbecue. Barbecue. One of the prizes comes back up on the board. Let's replace this.
No.
We've got an ace and we're going
lower.
So $500 a barbecue and the match. There it is.
Congratulations, Wilson. That's okay. He was great.
Ah, Beverly.
Terrific.
It's the saddest part of the job. You meet nice people and then you got to say goodbye to them.
That's fine.
Beverly, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you for being on Card Sharks.
Continued good luck to you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Come on over here, Lincoln.
Oh, God.
Doing some good work today, sir. You've got $500 in your pocket right now. You just picked up an additional $100 for guessing our audience poll question correctly. And if you listen very carefully, you're going to find out about some summer action from Gene.
Charm Glow's gas grill for great barbecue flavor. 570 square-inch cooking surface. Twin burners, viewing window, deluxe cart from Charm Glow. Congratulations, Lincoln.
Thank you, Gene. Okay, here are Susanna and Lacey. Lacey making a quick change from her wedding ensemble to deal out the money cards. And I can assure you that Lincoln knows how to play these cards. But in addition to all the money he can win, we have added a joker to the deck, and anytime that turns up in the money cards, he gets a shot winning that fabulous Jeep Wrangler. He's been with us all week. I want to see him win it, and for guaranteeing him at least one chance at it, we're going to give him an extra joker for being the champion. Susanna's holding that for him right now. That's it. Here we go. Let us give him $200, and let's make some money, Lincoln. You got $200 and a 5.
5, pretty good card. We'll bet 150 higher.
150 higher than a 5. Another 5 comes up. No win, no loss. It's a push. 150 higher than a 5. It is a 4.
Okay.
$50 on a 4.
$50 higher.
$50 higher than a 4. It is a 2. That's the bad news. The good news is I'm going to take the 2. I'm going to bring you up here to our next level and give you $400. So you got $400 and a 2.
Keep that 2 and all of it higher.
All of it higher than a 2. It is a 4. 800.
All of it higher.
All of it.
All of it higher.
All of it higher than a 4. It is a 7. 1,600 on a 7.
1,600. We'll bet 600.
You could change, you know.
Oh, we'll change that card.
Okay.
Number 2.
You can change 1 card per line.
Oh.
So that 7 now becomes a 2.
Beautiful.
1,600 on a 2.
All of it higher.
All of it higher than a 2. It is. Good. Now you've got $3,200. You got a jack. You must wager half.
Change that card.
You're going to change it?
Change that card.
You're going to change a jack?
Yes. Strategy.
His choice. All right.
Number 1.
I have never seen anybody change a card this good, especially when you're going to have to wager $1,600 at least on this, whatever it is. Ah!
All right!
I've never seen that. That is staggering.
That's great.
Beautiful.
I'll keep my mouth shut. Do whatever you want.
Great card. All of it lower.
All of it. I have never seen anything like this in all the games I've played. All of it lower than an ace. You got it. That was unbelievable. That was unbelievable. I have never seen anything like that. Change a jack and pull an ace. Listen to this. $36,583. Doesn't include the Joker. We'll be right back with the car right after this. Way to go.
Hello, everybody. Chef Janali here to show you my fantastic new invention, the omelette maker.
Welcome back, everybody. Here is Susanna with Lincoln's Joker. This entitles them a chance to win that fabulous Jeep back there. I want to give it away today. Tell them about it, Gene.
Okay, it's the Wrangler. Continues the tradition that made the Jeep a legend. With room for four, the Wrangler offers personal control, comfort, and the flexibility to enjoy both on and off-road driving from Jeep Corporation. Good luck, Lincoln.
All right, thank you, Gene. You know what you're going to do here? Yeah. 7 numbered cards. Behind one of them is the word car. Find it with the Joker. Come on. Come on, Lincoln.
Punishment number 5
back
again.
to 5. Number 5. He's not giving up on this number. All right, stand back over there. You may have a Joker up your sleeve. We never know. Okay. We're hoping it's behind number 5. Is it behind number 5? Is it here? No, it is not. You have been around this all day. It is right there. It is right behind number 4. Anyway, that comes up to $36,583. Not bad at all. Not at all. You're doing some good work. If you come back here again, you get another shot at the car. But you know what you got to do right now. Why don't you go over here?
All right.
Before we bring out, I just have one thing I want to do right now. You remember before when Lincoln got the educated guess question right, I made a mistake in only awarding him $100 because I thought it was the audience poll question because I saw the ladies there, and that's the fee on that. So I shortchanged the guy $400. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's for you. And that total has already been reflected in the one that you see at home. Let us not waste any time right now. Let's meet a challenger. Here comes Jerry. Come on, Jerry. Hiya, Jerry.
Hi,
What
Bill.
a great smile. Introduce yourself, please. Introduce yourself.
My name is Jerry Applegate. I come from Fresno, California, where I live as a married lady with 7 children.
Really?
And I operate a wedding service.
Well, then you know what you're talking about, don't you? Good for you. How old are the children? What ages do they run through?
The oldest one is 25 and the baby is 2.
The baby is 2. Boy, that's fabulous. I really like that. You got a little squeezer running around. I like that. Okay, you've cut the cards backstage, Jerry?
Yes.
Good for you. Don't forget about our prize cards. They come up all the time, and Lincoln seems to win them because today we've got a trip to Sydney, Australia in the deck, amongst other goodies. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the first question. Susanna's already dealt out the cards. This is our audience poll again. 10 engaged young ladies. And I know this is going to be the last time we're going to get a chance to see these terrific young ladies. I think we should all wish them well in their new marriages and give them a nice round of applause. Except for Janet, because if this one don't work out, she'll open up a little jewelry store somewhere out on the avenues. Anyway, here we go. Lincoln, this is for you. Before the show, we asked these 10 engaged women, if your father said he'd never talk to you again if you went through with this wedding, would you get married anyway? How many of these 10 women would still go through with the wedding?
Well, blood's thicker than water. Yet, when I got married, my parents were all for it, and so were hers. But if they were not for it, I think I would have gotten married anyway. And looking at the poll, I think they would also. So I'm going to say that number is 8 would get married anyway.
Anyway. Jerry, what do you think? High or low?
I believe that their parents' opinion is very, very important to them, but I do believe that the man they love is more important, and I think it's going to be lower.
You're going lower than 8?
Lower than 8.
Okay. All right, I think now you got to understand what it is. The answer, how many of these 10 women would still go through with the wedding if their father would never talk to them? You want to revise your answer?
No, I'm going to go lower.
You're still going to go lower? And it's perfectly clear to me, obviously, that we would do that. The actual number of these women who would still go through with the wedding is 7. It is lower by 1. Who are the 7? Who are the 7 who would? Well, let me ask our recipient of our gown over there. We haven't said anything to Joanna. What? Could you explain your reasoning? why you would do it?
I love my fiance very much, and I'm very independent, and I think that giving him up would just be a waste of my life, so I'm willing to risk it.
Oh, well, all right. Good to hear. Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies. Have a seat. Here we go, Jerry. Got an 8.
I want to change that card.
Now becomes a king.
All right.
Lower.
Lower than a king, it is a 10.
Lower.
Lower than a 10, it is a 6.
Higher.
Higher, she says. It is a 5. Gave it some thought. The cards didn't work out. Lincoln gets a free shot from a queen.
Great card will go lower.
Lower than a queen, it is a 2.
Great card will go higher.
Higher, it is a 7.
7. A pretty good card will still go higher.
He's going for it. He feels he's got it. Higher than a 7, it is a jack.
All right. Freeze.
Unbelievable. Freeze. Freezes on a jack, changes a jack, but he's got $36,000. I don't have anything. He does what he wants. We'll be right back.
Lance, can you do a promo for Poker Royale?
Do you know who I am? I don't do promos.
Game and Weakest Link, only on GSN.
We're out of time. Susanna Williams, Lacey Pemberton, Bill Rafferty, Gene Wood. We'll see you next time on Card Shark.